And I've been trying to get better. Like, if you follow the show and notice like the change of host and the wave, when I did come, part of my thing was to kind of bring organization, and I kind of fell off because I was trying to figure out my time and what I wanted to do. And I've met total strangers that are like, "Yo, I've tapped into that show, and you're like good at what you do." And then when I'm at work, people always like, "You have a great voice," and I'm like, "Shout out to Temple University and the $65,000 I owe them for my degree in communications and my career in radio." Shout out to Osei the Dark Secret, who was my mentor, Jay Ski, Amber Noble, the Radio One family, and my best friend, Laia. So yeah, I have a background in radio, so I do have a passion for this, and I would like to get better. But I'm definitely gonna tell y'all right now, this is some freestyle shit because I didn't really think too much about what I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to. I haven't even spoken to B outside of when he told me that he was back at work.
Yeah.
I had some things happened to me at work. Yeah. Some things happened in the family, like some deaths in the family of some of my closest friends, but I also celebrated a half birthday. I just told him that, and he was like, "Celebrate half birthdays," and I'm like, "Nigga, I'm 6 months closer to being 50."
Listen, this is America. And we celebrate second place and half birthdays over here.
First of all, don't do that to me.
I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that means. A half birthday.
My birthday will be in 6 months.
That's cool.
I was 6 months from my last birthday.
That's cool.
And not that I only knew. I knew my half birthday was December 12th. Like, but Chipotle sent me a coupon.
Dope. That's dope with Chipotle.
I haven't had Chipotle in a long time, but I damn sure had Chipotle twice this week because they sent me coupons for my half birthday.
Hey, shouts out to Chipotle. Holla at us. We need some sponsorship, man. Come on.
So,
tune in, Chipotle.
Yes.
Holla at us.
It was my half birthday on
That's
December 12th.
What's up. I'm glad you celebrated that.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Dope.
And then yesterday on December 15th was the last full moon of the year.
Okay.
It is the cold moon.
Right.
Called such because December generally is the coldest month of the year. Again, if you've been paying attention and looking up in the sky for any reason, you can notice that the moon
is really like
closer to the earth than it typically is, and this is the time of year for that.
I was ready to pull out my telescope on them. Yeah.
Oh, we got to do that.
Yeah,
and
that'd be dope,
it
right?
is huge, but right now we are experiencing full moon in Gemini.
Shouts out to you. Somehow it always comes to the Gemini, huh?
Yeah, but so it's funny because people are like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "Well, if it's not just astrological houses that move through, astrology has everything to do with the stars, planets, everything up in the sky. So the constellation Gemini has been evident in the sky for some months now. I think I pointed out to one of my coworkers like back in October, and he was fascinated by that because him being a Gemini, he had no idea what to look for, and I showed him how to find like the star in Orion's belt, and I showed him how to look for Castor and Pollux, the twins, and that in effect right there, Castor and Pollux.
That's dope. I just learned something new about you. You know the stars. You know how to read the stars and all that. That's so dope.
I'm a ratchet bitch. Like it's so much. Layers. I'm an
onion. Yeah.
I'm an onion.
Yeah.
So it's the full moon in Gemini, which means a lot for a lot of people, specifically Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Aquarius. It's our time to shine.
Shouts out to all Aquariuses out there in the world.
In, Capricorn season, so the full moon in Gemini actually has a benefit and effect on Capricorns. Well, Capricorns, if you know any, they about their money, they about their paper, they always on their hustle, and this is a time of bountiful
harvest, I guess.
Harvest
for Capricorns, huh?
All that hard work is about to pay off.
Shouts out to y'all Capricorns out there.
So I'm about to, I got the link now. I'm about to put the link on, and then we're going to talk about how I found this bottle again.
Hey,
Polly,
what's going on?
Baby.
In the gang.
Polly, baby. Oh, Polly's here. You're more than welcome to come sit down if you want.
Listen, so how was your weekend, though?
What was my weekend?
Yeah, how was it?
Missing it, work. I literally, today I didn't work because at my job you can only work 6 days straight. You're not allowed to work 7 days straight.
Yeah.
So therefore,
that makes sense though. You gotta have a rest day.
Days, so I couldn't work today because I worked the last 6 days straight.
All right. You'd have worked today if you could have, wouldn't you?
I need that pay.
That's fucking hard grind.
I just came back from a suspension at work. It was a paid suspension. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
You got to get. You got to taste it.
Get out! And guess what I got for you in the car? Didn't even know I was going to see you. I got a street for shade of
And she should say it at 5.
Because I came to her birthday.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Because I just came by on the humble real quick.
That's what sweet potato pies do.
You know what I'm saying? For those of you who can see us but don't see over there, that is Paulie, DJ Paulie B.
Y'all know who that is right there.
Baby.
Y'all know who the fuck that is.
On Wednesdays, she come through on Loudmouth Podcast on Thursdays.
One of the dopest shows.
Hold it down on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you can catch her out in these streets spinning them records and playing your favorite tunes.
That's for sure.
So yes, I found again, because I killed that last bottle.
Mm-hmm. What we drinking?
Salt, the chocolate infused tequila. This shit is delicious.
Listen.
I'm going to Somo after this show. Chocolate infused, not infused with nothing else, just chocolate. I'm going to Somo at Manioc after the show. I'm pre-gaming, being there like I'm drinking. I promise you though, I'm gonna not do what I did. Was that just last week?
It may be. I can
tell you about it. So
it may be last week.
What up, Wishbone? Producer extraordinaire, DJ extraordinaire, producing everybody's podcast up there from the Bronx.
That's for damn sure. Shouts out to Wishbone.
But he did ask me to push my show back next year so he can be somewhere in place and not on the train watching the show. So, shout out to Wishbone. And he gonna do a mix for me.
Listen,
he just don't know it.
Before we get into this, let's take this shot real quick.
Yeah, we definitely gonna take a shot. Shout out to the full moon in Gemini.
Down the hatch.
You gotta savor this. This is more than just down the hatch. You gotta like. It's delicious. It tastes like
chocolate,
but like a good creamy chocolate. Like all chocolate ain't good.
Listen, if y'all tune in, y'all know I'm real about all the liquor.
But if you know anything about tequila, it pairs well with salt. So it's not like a salty flavor. It's not overpowering. It's delicious. I'm gonna put this in my hot chocolate.
It's almost It's almost like
put this in my hot
real talk. It's almost like fudgy, like a fudgy. A brownie, the soft part of the brownie, the inside of the brownie. That's the taste that it gives at the end of that joint. It's amazing. That is amazing. That's an amazing tequila right there. Hey, I love you for finding that one right there.
So what I did this weekend was work because on Monday, you know, me and Nelly been hanging out a little bit. We decided to go to Somo. And I'm not quite sure how I got home. I know I drove myself. I was there. I got home early. I was home by 11:05, and I know this because when I looked at my phone, my daughter was like, "The door's open." She be stalking me on Life 360. She's the only one in the family that has my location. She's 12. Like,
she want to know where mommy's at.
She don't really want to know. She don't be knowing. Like I had an accident, and she gonna say 3 days later, "Oh yeah, Life 360 told me that." Bitch, I could have been dead like 3 days later. Like, but according to the Life 360, I left Somo, went to the McDonald's on 32nd Allegheny.
Okay.
Where I definitely used my McDonald's app because the fucking M's went across my phone when I opened the phone to redeem it for a free, I think, quarter pounder, and I bought some fries. And don't remember none of this. But when I was telling my daughter, because my sister brought me my phone at 5 in the morning, and I'm so glad I have this natural inclination to wake up around 4:20 every day because I've been late for work.
It's a natural inclination, 4:20, huh?
Yes, my daughter. I said I don't remember no McDonald's. My daughter was like, "There's a bag at the end of the bed. Why is my fat ass in bed with a
McDonald's bag?" Damn.
I was like, "Oh, I opened it. I see a box and I see a lot of fries. So I'm like, I must ain't eat it. Put it in the fridge." She goes downstairs. She calls me from the kitchen. Her greedy ass go to look. Mom, it's a quarter of a burger left. You definitely ate it. I have no recollection. By the time I go to get in the car, there's fries on the floor. The seat and the chair is laid all the way back. I'm looking at text messages. I had texted another friend like, "Yo, I made it home." So apparently I'm in the phone just texting.
Okay, you was responsible somewhat. You was being responsible somewhat. You let somebody know.
To trace my steps, and it was the safest drive I'd had. I don't know how long.
See.
According to Life 360.
You were somewhat responsible.
I calmly and smoothly drove from Manioc to 32nd and Allegheny to 6th and Poplar.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Needless to say, when I go to Somo tonight to see Soul the Party Rocker, I will not be imbibing as much because I definitely have to be at work at 7 tomorrow.
Well, you pre-gaming now, goddamn.
I mean, I might just go I might go just to
I was supposed to go to Somo with y'all, but I couldn't make it.
I know.
I was already saucy. And
I called you. You was like,
and I was like, I had to work the next day. I had went back to work
and didn't even know.
I forgot all about it till I got home, and I felt like, oh, I gotta go to work, man. I ain't going out with them. That's crazy. There's no way I'm gonna make that. So that was my first week back at work.
I'm gonna tag my mama, but I feel like she's on her way to church with my daughter for rehearsal. I'm gonna tag her. Yeah, because she, you know, my mom usually turn in. My cousin is driving.
She definitely do.
Cousin Lindy watching though. Hey, I see her on your joint.
Hey, Lindy, how you doing? That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was
So that was my weekend. My weekend definitely was work. I was on Piedmont Plantation. I was bringing in them planes and sending them planes out. Listen. Yeah, I was working hard too because I had some oversold flights. I had to solicit for volunteers. My job be trying to set me up to fail. Like, ask me to do something. Like, ask me to do flights back to back to back, but each one is delayed, so it's running into the next, and I have a trouble prepping for the next one, but because I'm blessed and highly favored, and you know what they say, babies and fools, and I don't know which one I am, but I'm covered.
Homeboy, take care of you, huh?
Haven't been wearing my crystals again lately. Put my shit outside, made my moon water.
Okay.
Recharge my crystals. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Listen, I got a question. I seen this earlier on like Fox or whatever. What you think about regifting? Oh,
I'm a regifter.
Yeah.
Things that have sentimental value to me, I do not regift.
All right. It was
but I am a regifter.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So you a regifter. It was people that say they like they was totally against regifting. And I was like, in situations like, would you regift or not? Like if you had too many, like if you had you already had a bunch of cookware or something like that, and somebody bought you some cookware or something like, you know what I'm saying?
I say all the time, I'm a degenerate gambler. I got a bunch of free houseware shit from the casino. I regift that shit. Yeah. I don't need another crock pot.
But listen though,
I got 4 of them.
What if you regift that shit to a person who got the same fucking who go to the casino?
Let them regift that shit.
That would be crazy.
I'm a believer in like waste not, want not.
True.
So I also try not to buy people gifts I know they're not going to use. Mm-hmm. But if I'm strapped for cash, if it's spur of the moment and somebody be like, yo, can you go such and such with me? I don't go anywhere without something. Like if you invite me to somebody's house, I'm going to stop and get a bottle of wine at the very least.
You're going to bring something.
I feel like, you want me to make a pasta salad? Y'all need some edibles? Like I'm bringing something.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like I feel like.
Courtesy.
Yeah, courtesy to the host.
Yeah, definitely.
If I'm being invited into your home especially.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something. You need me to set up. You need me to. I'm gonna try to do something. Pay it forward some kind of way. But I don't. Now somebody buys you something that they hand selected for you, and you had it for a couple years, and you just don't want it no more. Yeah, like that's kind of whack. That's kind of whack.
Now see, this brings me to this because I heard this situation right here. This girl had I'm paraphrasing.
I'm definitely gonna have another shot.
I'm paraphrasing this situation, whatever. But it was like she had an old boyfriend or something, and somehow she had a chess set from her old boyfriend or whatever, and it was brand new. She never opened it. No, listen, this is a true joint. She wrote this in, so it was brand new. Never opened, and so much time went by, sat in the closet or whatever. Fast forward, she has a new boyfriend or whatever, and they in a relationship, this, that, and the third. And it's holiday time, and he loves chess.
Nigga.
Would you give him? This is what she was asking. She said, would you regift that joint to her?
I would give it to somebody else who enjoy chess and get my current boyfriend something different.
Okay, that's the
I don't even go to the same I try not to go to the same places that I went to with certain niggas with a new person.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely not gonna be like, yo, I got this for my dude. He never got it. We broke up. I didn't give it to him. Nah. I would give it to my father first and find something. Flag on the play. That's a no.
That makes sense. That makes sense right there.
Like and maybe it's just me, but I don't.
You like one of the first.
It's the sentimental value behind it, or just what it means when you're in that type of situation with somebody.
Yeah.
Like y'all supposed to be better than that. Whatever bond y'all building is already built on some bullshit. If you about to give him another nigga shit. That's how I feel. Don't give me no bitch shit. Like, I'm a no. Somebody did that before.
So listen.
Bought me a pair of sneakers. I loved them, but I knew they was for his wife. I knew it.
She made him mad that day, so you
They
got
was
that
separated
gift.
and estranged. I don't date married people unless you're separated and estranged.
Okay.
Or divorced, or on your way to divorce.
All right. Perspective. I got you.
But I know they was they definitely was not me. They was cute though.
Oh wow, so you wouldn't. Yeah. All right. Now that you put it that way, you the first person that gave me that type of answer that I asked that question to right there. Like, no, I would give that to my father or a relative or something.
My morals set up
and
different. And I believe heavily in karma.
Something different. Yeah. So all right, I like that right there.
My morals are set up different.
Somebody else told me like they would go ahead and give that. They would go ahead and rap that, man. What he don't know, he don't know.
Nope.
So
and
I was
one
like,
day you talking
I was like,
shit,
okay.
You talking shit, and you make a mention that you bought your boyfriend a chess set. Now that nigga fucking sitting there thinking about the chess set you gave him. No, not worth the trouble. I mean, listen.
Now on it.
I don't. It's certain things I just don't play with. Like, I don't play. First of all, I don't play, and I definitely don't play that shit. Like,
I can dig that. I understand.
That's just crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I don't. Right. You know how certain people be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get back at him. I'm gonna fuck his man's." No, not that either.
Some people do that shit like that.
Not even in my 20s. It's the wildest of the whole phase. Like, no. Why do I want to do that?
Don't do that shit.
I get annoyed.
That shit hurts men's feelings. Don't do that shit.
I know too many people in the city now. That's why I can't fuck around in the city, because I get annoyed by situationship over COVID. Part of the reason it ended is because I just said to him one day, like, yo, world's converging. Like, people sending me screenshots of you at a party with somebody. I know you out with other people, but other people don't know what our situation is, and people newsy. Like, everything.
Yeah.
So I just told him, I wasn't saying stop. I was just letting you know, like, world's a conversion. Especially since I feel like you never saw my shit.
That's clever right there.
You never could he ever come to me and be like, yo, such and such and such. Never. One day he tried it. He was like, you was in the bar sitting with the boy. I said, I don't know that nigga. The bar was crowded.
That's petty.
I was talking to him because we was literally
at
timeout, and it was like this much space.
That was petty.
And he knew the girl I was with, who this nigga also knew. I was like, that was her friend.
Yeah. That
was not petty. That's what people do when they try to put what they're doing on you. Yeah, you can't do that to me. Like, because I'm very transparent. I say shit on this show all the time, and people be like, oh, like, I'm very transparent. Like, nah, I feel like I try to be mature. So that was my way of telling them, like, our worlds are convergent now. Yeah. I would hope that he would let me know if he ran into a nigga that I was dealing with. I would hope that. But I also knew he wouldn't. Yeah. I knew he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the girl that's going to go fuck your mans.
Keep your shit, I'm not keep your shit separate and be respectable, goddamn. Yeah. All right, now listen, right?
And buy a new gift. The fuck?
Buy a new gift.
As a woman, would you want that man's ex-girlfriend's engagement ring?
But you wouldn't know that.
Think about it like that. Think about it like women should think about it like that. Would you want her engagement ring?
All right, let's know. Now I'm gonna play. Now I'm gonna play man in this right now. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be man.
Give a bitch a gift because she found it and it was for another bitch.
I'm gonna be.
She found it in his car.
I'm gonna be man right now. You wouldn't know if I gave an engagement ring. If somebody gave another girl an engagement ring, how would they know? Just like if that girl gave that boy that
if you knew
that chess set
was engaged before and you knew she gave the ring back, something like that.
That's the only way.
That's
But if you never knew,
you've seen the ring, you know, people be on social media.
Oh yeah, you know how that go. But
so,
that right there. If you knew he was engaged before, that person they was engaged before, then you're gonna assume that was the same ring. I got you. I got you that you seen the ring.
I'm my shit out. But, you're not gonna give me that bitch's shit.
Now see, that's the way to eliminate all of that shit. That's the way to eliminate all that shit. So you eliminate that with that right there.
Nigga, you ain't surprising me with that bitch.
There you go. Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah. That makes sense right there. But listen, here's another, like in a relationship. This is what I heard again. Like and this was like this one almost.
Something be telling the truth.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth with you. There. Come on, yeah, we not.
Let's go. It still says live on the bottom.
I thought I pressed it. This is what happened when I be trying to send messages and shit like that, man. I be thinking I pressed the button and I never press it. That'd be crazy.
Okay.
Well, hold up. Listen, wait. I'm gonna pour a drink. Cause this one is tough.
Oh God, I'm glad I poured a drink.
All right, listen. Okay, a woman gives a man for Christmas a to-do list of things that she asked him to do during the year or whatever, and this, that, and the third, and said, that's the gift for her. Is that cool?
I'm going to say I fuck with that. And it depends on where they are in their relationship. Because that's saying it ain't about what you can spend. And you ain't even got to put no thought into what I want.
Yeah.
Nigga, this is what I want. I've been telling you all year. I just want you to, you said you was going to paint the house. You did the upstairs. I just need you to do the dining room next.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucks with that. Yep. But again, that depends on where they are in their relationship and the maturity of the couple. Because I know some people would be like offended. I don't understand why a nigga would be offended by that.
True indeed. I get what you're saying.
Unless the reason why he never did it in the first place is because he's not trying to do those things for her. Women need to understand that men will do things for you that they want
listen,
done for you.
Not that deep, though. It's just like they've been in a relationship. They together.
Right.
And this is stuff that needed to be done, or stuff that he neglected or whatever during the time. And this is the to-do list right here.
I fucks with that.
Okay, that's decent, right? That's you fucks with that right there, right? Okay.
And I would not be mad if he gave me a fucking to-do.
Yes, hey, there you go. Let's put the shoe on the other foot.
No, I promise you, I would not.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
All right.
I definitely wouldn't.
All right.
Number one, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care about that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I don't celebrate holidays. I go big on birthdays.
True.
If a motherfucking shirked me on my birthday, yes, I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Yeah, that would be wrong,
holidays
especially if y'all humping.
Holidays
if y'all
are not
humping, he got to show up for the
holidays
birthday.
Are not important to me like that.
Yeah.
Like I saw another post where they were like, if your significant other spends time with their family on holidays and don't invite you, how would you feel? And I'm like, well, first of all, it depends on where we at in the situation, and second of all, I don't even want to be around my family, so I'm cool.
I seen that type of situation. I seen that situation somewhere.
I would not feel no type of way if the shoe was on the other foot, because again, it's not about what it's about you listening and addressing. Like you want me to listen to you, and address some shit that maybe you've been saying. Now I would be taken aback if it was some shit he never said before. Like you're not about to just give me a list, out the blue. But
you different though. You're a little different.
I've been asking you to do this and do this and do this. It's like, you know what? You right. This is what we doing for Christmas. We doing it the Kwanzaa way. Umoja like a motherfucker. Like.
All right. Now listen. And I always give statistics. I say like 1 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 or whatever. And that scenario, if the shoe was on the other foot, I think there would be maybe 2 out of 10 women that would agree with you. The other 8, I think, would be like, if he gave me a to-do list, there would be a problem. And I ain't trying to hear nothing else. If the shoe was on the other foot, because all women was like, yeah, the to-do list, and he'd do that. Oh, yeah, that was great. Okay, whatever. But if the man did that, gave a to-do list of things like, hey, babe, do this right here. You always said you was going to do this right here throughout the house. You was going to buy this. You was going to do this. You was going to do that. And that'll be your gift to me for Christmas. I don't want you to get me nothing. Women would go nuts. I don't care what you talking about. But so my question is, why all women stand up if you telling the man to do that right there? Why we stand up for that? That's not cool on either way. So why we big up the woman when she put that list out for the man to do? That's just crazy.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'ma also say that I've seen lately, and especially in those situations, that's a lack of reciprocity in a relationship, and shit already probably fucked up and imbalanced in those situations where she feels like she deserves something better or different, and it's a lot of people be like, oh, well, the woman's supposed to be the prize. I feel like each partner is the prize. Like, you're supposed to be selecting each other to complement and balance whatever it is you lack in yourself or whatever you want them to help build in you. So let's start there.
I'm not even going to look at it that deep. I'm going to say, let's just say she was just joking.
Oh, no.
Is that a cool joke?
No, that bitch wasn't joking.
Is that even a cool joke, though?
Every joke like that is rooted in some part of the truth.
Yeah, so if a dude did that, and that's, I'm just going to say, like, hey, let's give it a benefit of the doubt. She was joking. So if a dude joked like that, would that be a cool joke? No. So why? And that's all I heard when they put that up there. They was like, yeah, that's a good gift and this, that, and the third. I'm like, damn, that is so fucked up. That's just so bad, because if the shoe was on the other foot, women would go fucking bananas.
I mean,
like,
and then I
he
think
ain't shit. Tell him.
you know
He
what's
should
funny?
have been some. He better. Yeah.
Along that same vein, I saw this new TikTok challenge. It always goes back to social media. Me and you got to stay off this goddamn social media. A TikTok challenge where women who are the breadwinner in their situation come home and tell their husbands or their partners, babe, I can't pay the mortgage this month. Babe, I can't pay the rent this month.
Okay. All right. That's rough.
For me,
that's rough.
I thought this was the dumbest joke ever. But like, we're not about to play like that.
Yeah.
But you do learn a lot about your partner and who you with when you come home and play these jokes.
Oh yeah.
So the one that I saw,
who folded?
It was a white couple.
Oh wow.
The white boy was eating. I forgot what they was eating for dinner. But he stopped it. He was like, "Can't you just pick up extra shifts this weekend?"
Oh, I seen him. I seen one of them joints. I was like, "Damn, that's just so fucked up, bro."
No. Like, you wanted to pick up extra shifts? He was like, "Yeah, because I can't go back to work. I mean, like after what happened, like I don't." So now my mind is like, "Who are you with that something happened that this nigga lost his job and?" Not only is he not trying to go back to work,
what up, cousin?
He can't go back to work.
That's so fucked up.
And you have been the breadwinner. This nigga said at your table.
That nigga said you can't. He said you can't pick up extra shifts.
He didn't say, "All right, I'm gonna go DoorDash. I'm a Uber Eats. I'm a fucking cut grass."
I fucking melted as a man in my fucking seat, looking at him say that. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Extra shifts. I was just like,
damn, you just told her like,
audacity.
Man. She should slap the shit out of you right now.
The joke didn't go the way it went for her. The way as well.
Yeah, like she seen what her man was made of right there. So some of them jokes go bad. Like y'all TikToking and doing all that crazy shit, man. Some of them shits go wrong. Y'all better cut it out.
People pay attention to other people's fantasy, meaning they create their own fantasy life or what they think a relationship should be like based off of what they see on social media. Usually it happened on Love and Hip Hop, and I don't know why you want to be arguing with 3 other bitches about your nigga who can't even rhyme. That part. But
insane.
But see, a lot of like people always talk about the pick me woman. It's a whole lot of pick me niggas out here too. It's niggas out here that their pick me is this. They want to feel like something. I'm doing something for her. So they pick the worst bitch that they could have for them just to say they fixed something. I'm taking care. Nigga, like if you taking care of that, but you fucking on this and that, what is you really taking care of?
That's like a sort of a complex too.
It's the pick-me complex.
Yeah, that's a complex,
it's
really.
The pick-me complex.
Like you gotta take care of something or whatever.
And they usually
like you gotta
pick this girl at my job, she was saying
that's
how
a manipulator though.
This girl,
sort of like a manipulator. He's like a manipulating person if he gotta take care of because he putting something in a box. Like this is I'm gonna take care of it and I'm gonna control this right here.
Let's just put that out there. Men, women, children.
Yeah, but you don't have to like
animals are manipulated.
You don't have to act on that. Don't have to be your niche though. Like that ain't got to be like you're a manipulative person though. Like
you know what? You're right. It's a whole niche out there. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that's part of the reason why, like when stuff like that happens, when a woman would get upset from a list because she's never been given a list before. There's niggas out here that don't learn that they girls can't cook until they move the bitch in.
That's a wild thing.
Now you paying all her bills and you starving and you going out with another bitch, taking her out to dinner, complaining about what this bitch not doing.
That's a wild joint right there. That's wild. your girl can't cook and you don't know till later.
She got the flawless weave. She keep all this shit done.
You chose her under false pretenses.
Bitch that like to wear Air Force Ones all the time.
But she can make some fucking oodles and noodles.
Ask me how I know.
But she can make a fucking lasagna.
She can't make no lasagna.
No.
She can't even read the fucking instructions. She make box Kraft macaroni and cheese for your kids, and you get mad and be complaining to your other bitch.
Oh my god,
it's fucking crazy. What else is going on? Oh, you know what? I know what else is going on in the world.
Let's keep with this fucking topic of men and women.
Wait, but first I have to mourn because what I forgot to do last week.
All right, yeah,
was mourn Nikki Giovanni, Team Gemini, one of my favorite poets. Yes.
Oh shit.
She passed away and I woke up. Well, I went to bed and I thought I saw that, but I was groggy. When I woke up, I saw it was real and I literally mourned. Like, and 2 of my friends had hit me up because they was like, "Yo, we know what Sister Nikki meant to you. And I'm just like, damn, like part of my love for prose and poetry and specifically all things black comes from Nikki Giovanni and Langston Hughes, who happen to be two queer black Americans, but I'm not LGBTQ. But and I was really kind of, it's crazy because I have most of her books. One of her books a friend of mine has, and I had to text them like, yo, you think I can get that back now? since she is going on hold, I might need my book. But I remember meeting her some years ago at, I think she did a thing at the Free Library. And, you know, first thing I said was Team Gemini. But she always was very direct. And she had this kind of like, I don't give a fuck. And she said it quite often. She doesn't care what people thinks about her because she knows the kind of person she is. And that's the kind of inspiration I drew from. Like, I really, I mean, I care, but I don't care. Like, I care about image and I care that people don't think that I'm a super duper weirdo or, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck because I'd rather you know about me than what you think. I always tell people, like, it ain't about what you think, it's about what you know. Like, do you know me to be?
My thing is like, people stop making fucking assumptions all the time. If you want to know something, you should ask a question, man. Everybody should just stop fucking making assumptions. I get tired of people making assumptions on me and other shit. Like, that shit is irking, yo. If you want to know something, just ask a question to somebody, man. Y'all ain't got to guess. Stop that guessing shit, man.
I realize even at this big age, people have issues with that.
That should be crazy. Like people would rather go ahead and assume something and run with that versus asking the person the question. And you see a person, like you see a person, or you can talk to that person. You can reach out and touch a person, but you'd rather assume something and then run with that and keep running with that versus asking the motherfucker. Man, that should just be weird to me. Listen, man, listen. So I just want people to stop assuming so goddamn much. Shit, assume that's what my man Jay say on Reason, man. Probably them times you be wrong. You know what I mean? Like when you make them assumptions. Yeah,
I prejudge a lot.
Yeah, you can do that, but you're not running with it. Like people will run with it and
First
start
of all,
shit.
I've learned.
And
I
you know
like
what I'm
to
saying?
mind
Like that's
my
corny.
business.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm talking about
the business that pays me, and right about now, me is the only me that pays me.
Yeah. So mind my business.
Yeah, I'm very much mind your business, bitch. Mind my own business. I have learned. I tell you this. I've learned. Like some people are still immature, and I've said it before. I really feel as though people mature at the age that their parents had them, and I say that because I have a sister who pushing 60, and I promise you, she's 15 in the brain. But my mother had her when she was 15. And my mother had me when she was 23. And I say it all the time. I'm just a fucking 32-year-old dope dealer in my head. Like, I'm 20. I have friends that are in their 20s and their 30s. I be outside. I didn't going to work. Like, I can do that. Like, grow up, bitch. But I don't want to.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
my baby sister is 30. And she's very much the much more stable and mature sibling.
True.
But that's because our parents, what up, Chuck? Our parents were at different stages in their life. Like, people who have the same parents are still raised by different parents because your parents are at a different stage in their life with each child. So unless you're a twin, you're not going to get raised the same.
That's definitely true. That's
so
true.
The way my parents raised my sister was definitely different.
It's a little bit differently because you learn a little bit more as a parent as you go. You learn as you go. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't learning as you go, then you're a goddamn fool. What are you doing?
My theory is once you have two, you leave that last one to be raised by the other two. Because that's what I did.
That's not literally. She just being like almost
not literally, but I do work a lot. I do like my paper. I do like the hustle. Yeah. My daughter was very much watching.
She was there changing diapers and shit. She didn't have the other kids changing the diapers and all that.
Shit, if I didn't. What? You crazy as shit. I very much was hands-on with all of my children from infants.
You taught them how to change the diapers?
Ahmad was 13. You think he wasn't going to change a diaper?
Oh, yeah, definitely 13. All right, I forgot the age
was 8. Wait. He at least was going to fucking...
I was about to say he couldn't change no diaper.
No, but he learned
There's no way he was going to wipe that ass clean.
Bottle of milk.
All right, I got you. But he wasn't wiping that ass clean.
Yes, he was, because let me tell you one thing about boys, they are super specific about their baby sisters.
Yeah, true indeed. But he wasn't going to wipe that ass clean.
He definitely wiped that ass
clean. That little crevices, that little 8-year-old crevice.
Ahmad used to be good with that. And
Ahmad, he's a little older, yeah.
His son used to be like, she pooped, and he wanted to make sure his sister was clean for sure. Yeah, he definitely took care of his sister. They fight all the time now, but you know.
Yeah, they supposed to.
They supposed to at 12 and 18.
Yeah, definitely supposed to argue and everything. God damn.
So what else is going on in this hair week in the world?
I'm gonna tell you something real right now. See, I'm gonna speak the truth. I am getting fucked up right now on air. Right now.
You're not supposed to be getting fucked up. We're supposed to be sipping and say, I'm not fucked up. I'm enjoying myself, but I'm definitely going to pour another.
Shouts out to Mike. Shouts out to Mike and the new show, 2 Mics in the Bill. I wanted to do that shit like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Mike. Shouts out to you, bro. That show is fucking dope with y'all, man. It's funny as hell. Keep up what y'all doing, man.
Yeah, we definitely going to change the time to make sure Mike gets
definitely, man. Shouts out to you, Mike, for sure, man. I tuned into that joint. Y'all, you and Mike is crazy together, man.
This is how he's truly getting drunk because he just went all the way over something.
Yeah, really. I've been wanting to do that though for like, cause I tuned when I watched the show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but
you know what else happened in the world this week?
What happened?
President-elect Trump stated that he's not sure if he can officially make the price of groceries go down.
He said what?
Remember, a lot of people voted for Trump because he said he's going to make the price of groceries go down.
Oh, fuck no. Eggs is going to fuck up, goddamn it. If y'all ain't seen that shit, I eat a lot of eggs, man. Eggs going to fuck up.
Vivek Ramaswamy and what's the other dude? And Elon Musk. I forget what that, something with the Treasury, some shit they're doing. Elon said that it's going to be difficult for the working class American for a while.
Listen, I told everybody before, probably a couple weeks ago.
They ran on the platform of saving the working class American, and then they said, you know what?
It ain't Trump y'all got to worry about.
It's not going to happen.
Elon Musk is the one. Y'all better watch this motherfucker.
It ain't even Elon because he has no real political aspirations.
Yeah, no, because he can't because he's not American. No, he's not American.
But it's that J.D. Vance you got to watch out for.
And they all on the same team.
You got to watch out for that J.D. Vance and his eyeliner looking like he wear ass.
Yeah, but they all on the same. Elon got the most money.
Married an Indian woman and thinks she just got married to him to fucking take care of the kids at church on Sunday.
He got a hardcore name. You know what kind of name he got?
To that.
Listen, he got a name of a
porn
villain
star name
of a villain on the A-Team. I'm gonna call Hannibal on you, nigga.
Not a villain on the A-Team.
I've been watching a lot of the A-Team. My bad. I've been tapping into my fucking childhood a little bit.
NBC on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I'm talking about Magnum PI and all that shit, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Come on, don't act like that.
Just so thick in the 80s.
What? Go watch Magnum PI right now. I'm
not about to do this getting silly with you.
Listen, though, right? Real talk. I seen the episode of Miami Vice. It had James Brown in that, y'all. Oh my God.
Yo, 80s TV was the fucking big when they had guest stars.
Yo, James Brown was dressed like man, I don't even know, but it was weird. It was way weird, James Brown. Yeah.
What you be watching? Ion?
How you fucking know?
Because all the old shows come.
Hell yeah, what shows are the Ion? As a person
who doesn't have cable, I stream, but I got an antenna. Matter of fact, when we get off air, I got to put an Amazon order and I need a new antenna. I watch Ion and ABC.
Yeah.
I promise you, if Jim Gardner is long retired, but if Rick and Sherry ain't tell me what's happening, I don't believe it. If I didn't hear it on America's broadcast channel,
there goes that news van again.
I don't pay attention to it. People be like, "Oh, you don't watch such and such." No, my TV don't move from channel 6. I don't even know. My television with the antenna gets 6 and Ion. I know that for fact.
Yeah, Ion.
I know it gets channel 10 because I do watch Saturday Night Live every once in a while. But my TV for sure gets 6.
Shouts out the fucking
and
Ion. We need some sponsorship.
It also gets Bounce, but I got to move the antenna, and I'd be afraid I'm going to lose channel 6.
Yeah, so don't move the antenna.
So I'm going to fuck about them black shows. Yeah. I can catch them on the streaming network.
Bounce is my shit for a minute. They show Roll Bounce like 1,000 times on that joint.
It's Christmas time.
Jesus
so you
Christ.
know we about to be home alone to death. We about to be Die Hard to death.
Oh, for sure.
We about to be It's a Wonderful Life to death.
Oh, Christmas Story.
We about to be Christmas Story to death.
Rest in peace, Dre, man.
We about to be
Dre. That was our movie right there.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown to death.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, right?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I wonder if they're going to still show those, because them Jones was from the 60s.
Listen, I want to see the Charlie Brown joint. I would love to see the Charlie Brown joint.
Well, that was a classic, but I'm saying
Charlie
the
Brown.
stop animation puppet joints of Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman. I can't remember because I don't want to
see those though.
But they were showing them forever. I don't know if they still do. I wonder if now they show Elf on like Channel 6 late night.
I don't want to see Elf either.
Elf was
no. Which one?
Will Ferrell is
that's
always
the best one.
funny.
My bad. I'm sorry, Will Ferrell. My shouts out to you too. We need some sponsorship. Holla at us, man. Yeah, Will Ferrell. That's gonna be my slogan for now. we want some sponsorship. Holla at us, man. Come on, cut the check.
Yeah, it's Christmas holiday movie time.
Yeah, definitely.
Annie's on Broadway starring Whoopi Goldberg. I'm trying to get tickets for me. I
would definitely watch A Christmas Story like during Christmas time. I watch it at least once because me and Dre sat and watched that joint all the time, man. Man, rest in peace, Dre, man. That was our joint around Christmas time. We'll sit and watch that joint one time. At least once. We got a memory on it, but I ain't gonna get into that joint. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't really watch any of those over and over. Like I'm Home Alone to death. Like I'm over it. I'm even Die Hard's over it. Yeah. I'm over it.
Yeah, I ain't watching Die Hard.
I mean, nostalgia's cool. I can't
watch Die Hard again, man.
But I don't really do Christmas. I will say though, I've been talked into going on this family outing. My family's gonna rent it. They have rented a home in West Virginia in the mountains, a cabin, I believe.
For Christmas?
Yeah, so we're gonna go down there on Christmas Eve. Me and my kids.
That's dope.
My sister and her kids. My mom, my dad.
Y'all gonna hunt some buck?
I'm gonna be inside. It's cold. Like what? I don't do the cold.
Y'all gonna get some
First of all, I'm gonna be in West Virginia.
Yeah, y'all gonna get some cool.
Sounding like where people is a ruddy color because they fucking their cousins. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be looking for like
in the woods.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be in the house.
Yeah, you better.
I'm gonna be in the house.
Like,
I'm gonna just be chilling with my family, watching TV, making drinks. Be drunk and ain't got nowhere to go, eating good food.
That's what's up. That sound like a nice. But
for New Year's Eve,
a nice time.
So
ain't we trying to get out of here New Year's Eve?
Oh, I'm out of here. I was late to work yesterday, and my swaps is about to be suspended. And yesterday, and them 8 hours at
y'all hearing it right now. So if I say I'm going,
those 12 hours I was at work, I got rid of all my shifts. So on the 30th. Over a Drink podcast will be back in the new year because on the 30th I'm gonna leave at 4 p.m. and that's a Monday.
Over a Drink gonna leave at what time?
4 p.m. on the 30th.
4 p.m. on the 30th.
Oh, and I won't be here on the 23rd because when your swaps get suspended, your shifts that are on the board, if you're lucky, they don't take them down and somebody can pick it up. In the middle of me trading shifts. They got me. So I have to come to work next Monday. So I will not be here next Monday on the 23rd. But that's okay because, I need that paper. So I'm going to leave on the 24th after I go to work. Drive to West Virginia. I'm going to come back sometime on the 26th, maybe the 27th because I have to be at work at 5 o'clock on the 20th.
How long is that ride? How long is that drive?
Only 3 hours.
That's not bad.
3 hours.
That's not bad. I thought it was longer. I
but
thought
on
it
the 30th,
would be much longer.
I'm going to work from 7 to 12. I'm going to clock out. I'm going to go to my car in the employee lot. I'm going to get my suitcase. I'm going to come back to PHL.
Okay.
And I'm going to get on the 4 o'clock plane to Las Vegas.
All right. Where you going?
And I'm going to go.
Where you going?
Active and Janet Jackson start their residency that night, the 30th.
Okay.
But he told me he's doing a New Year's Eve party at Zook nightclub with T-Pain. I ain't never met T-Pain. I got to be there. So, when you get a free flight, when you're a gambling degenerate, and you get a free hotel, and all you got to do is pay for one night. Or
I'm saying this on air right now.
That is what I'm doing. I am getting off work. I'm going to my car. I'm getting my suitcase. I'm coming back to the airport.
Sounds like a great time.
And I'm out. And I'll be back in time to go to work by 5 p.m. on the 2nd because, again, my swaps are suspended, and that was one of the shifts on the board that I had to get. One of the last ones I had to get rid of, but I couldn't get rid of it, so I got to be back at work. But I'm going to be back at work, even if I have to leave on the 1st. I'm not, Even if I got to fly through 3 different cities.
Ski, what up? Yeah.
So yeah,
just fly
I'm
back.
gonna be in Vegas for New Year's Eve. I'm gonna watch the fountains at the Bellagio. I'm gonna watch whatever fireworks they got.
Fucking amazing.
And I'm gonna be at a party with
shouts out to Vegas and the
T-Pain
Bellagio
and DJ Active.
Holla at us. Yeah, that's gonna be decent. That's gonna be a dope show.
Shout out to the Bellagio. I lost a
Shout
couple
out to the Bellagio.
dollars over there.
The fucking water thing.
But I had to win it back at the MGM Grand.
Hey, shouts out to MGM Grand for donating that money to Irize's pocket. We need sponsorship. Holla at us.
Out the MGM coked up site. 6 niggas walked in.
Okay.
Wu-Tang. That was my shit.
I remember.
That was my song. I just thought about that.
Listen,
I was in Vegas for the Wu residency. Did I tell you that? I went to their show in Vegas.
You told me that, John. I don't think there's no show of the Wu that you ever didn't see.
I missed the one that was last week with Raekwon and Jizza and Ghostface. And it's rare for me to miss Ghostface, but I seen him this summer at the Roots Picnic, so yeah, I saw him this year. Somebody posted a video and my comment was, Pete Rock posted a video and my comment was, boy, every time I see Ghostface, I just remember how much in love I am. You have no idea.
No, I have an idea. They have no idea.
No, he has an, oh yeah, people.
I have an idea.
He don't have, I mean, they don't have an idea. Yeah. He even has an idea. Like when you're called a celebrity stalker and you don't care.
I fucking know, goddamn.
I don't care.
And Wu-Tang been out a long goddamn time, so I fucking
1993,
know.
31 years.
Yeah, I fucking know.
As long as I've been out of high school. I remember when I got their tape, the single with Method Man on one side and Protect Your Neck on the other. I got it from my Chica's boyfriend, Craig. Shout out to Craig Logan. He used to go to New York and he came back with it and he was like, y'all want to check this out? And yeah. My shit.
That was your first time hearing it? I'm gonna tell you my first time
when he brought it back from
you know, I was the youngin' hanging around the older guys or whatever a little bit. Junie, shouts out to Junie, shouts out to my bro June, shouts out to Umar. Ooh, shouts out to Ooey Chewy. The original Street Fatigue, like whatever, without a doubt, a hood classic apparel for everybody. Ooh, I'm gonna holler at you, man. I want you to tune in one day for sure.
I used to love him too when I was younger.
I think
his dad used to cut my dad hair.
Shouts out to Ooey Chewy. Shouts out to Mr. Worm, his pop. He cut all the sixes head. I give you stories about that and me being in the barbershop with the doc kids and all that and everything.
That's how I got my autographs.
Yeah, so shouts out to that. But the story of me first hearing Wu-Tang, Junie, I think Umar gave Junie a tape with Wu-Tang on it. Just Protect Your Neck. That's it. It was nothing else on it. I don't know how Ooh got it, but Ooh was around. And he put that joint in. He was like, yo, this something new right here. He put it in. I remember I was with Junie when I heard that joint for the first time. And that was I forgot how old I was or whatever. And it was just Protect Your Neck. And I was like, yeah, it was like 92.
It dropped in like
it was like
92.
early. It was like, yeah, 92.
It was like late summer, early fall, 92.
But it was before it dropped on the radio when I heard it, because I don't know how who had it or may have been on a mixtape or however it was, but Protect Your Neck was on that joint. I was like, damn, this joint is fucking crazy.
I just know I am responsible for taking Wu-Tang up to IUP in 1993 when I was a freshman.
Shouts out to you.
Because motherfuckers was like, what are you listening to? Yeah. And you know what was popping when I was a freshman at IUP? Fucking Tribe Called Quest.
MC Hammer.
I mean,
Hammer was everywhere.
Tribe Called Quest was popping.
Yeah, definitely Tribe Called Quest was popping.
It was the album with all the rappers with the headphones on it. That fucking joint. What's it called?
That wasn't the Low End Theory?
No, Low End Theory was the one with the stick figures pushing the rock up the hill.
Yeah.
It was the one with Electric Relaxation and all that shit on. So that was popping up IUP.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I brought Wu-Tang and everybody was like, what is this? But like when it first dropped.
That's how everybody was when they
by the time it was popping and they was late, I was already on to the next, but I was still loving the Wu. And everybody was like, yo, where did you get this? And I was like, I got it from my friend's boyfriend when I was in
And
high
they dropped
school.
the right song right after that. That got their Method Man.
Yes.
You
know what dropped when I was a freshman in college?
Dumb. God damn.
The Brat So Functified.
Hey, listen, I was in love with the
Brat So Functified dropped when I was up IUP.
God.
There was this dude, I cannot remember his name, but my girlfriend, Lil Ange, and I used to call him G Money because that's who he looked like. But this nigga was in love with my girlfriend so bad, he used to let her drive his car. So we used to be rolling around campus and around Indiana, Pennsylvania in his car. We just got licenses.
Damn. Funkdafied
and we
was
used
the
to be
shit.
bumping the Brat, and we used to be bumping Outkast.
You know, Brat got a place in history, right?
What's that place in history?
She was the first
The first what?
platinum female artist.
Get out.
Without a doubt.
Shout
She
out
was
to
the
Brat.
first platinum female rap artist. And that's a fact.
So
Brat,
30 years, 30
Brat is
plus
down in
years
history
ago.
with that joint. Shouts out
30
to
plus years
So
ago.
Def and all that fucking machine that was behind that one.
I'm trying to
Goddamn.
think of what else came out back then. It was a lot. Like, music was so dope back then.
Oh man, was it?
I remember the following year when I came home from Temple, like 94, 95, like Mobb Deep. I used to be at my baby dad apartment on Diamond Street.
People
listening to Mobb Deep
think
all the time.
Shook Ones is the first one out of Mobb Deep. No, they had a song. They wasn't Shook Ones boys. They was party boys. They was
on an apartment at 1428 Diamond, I think.
What's the name
Drinking
of the
40s, listening to Drink Away the Pain.
What's that? They first joint?
I think it was their first
They had
album.
a party song. Their first album, their first single was a party song. Duck, listen, my man, shouts out to Duck, man. Like my man Duck.
Peace, side. Where you at? We going to Somo at Maniac. Well, I am. I don't know about him. I'll be at Maniac.
Hey, side, what's happening, bro? But Duck, he loved Mobb Deep joint. I'm talking the first. It was called Party Something. It was called Party Something, but it wasn't. Y'all can go look that one up, though. That's facts right there. Mobb Deep first joint wasn't Shook Ones, bro. They went another direction from where they was already at or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, shouts out to Mobb Deep. Shouts out to Prodigy. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Shout out to Def Jam for dropping Cameron's Purple Haze on vinyl.
Ooh.
If you love me, you can order it for me and send it to me for the holiday that I don't celebrate, or for my half birthday.
That's a great gift.
Or for Kwanzaa.
Or half birthday
or Three
gift
Kings Day.
For Irize. Y'all should send that to her. And yeah, and see that right there.
I
just
love me some fucking Purple Haze.
This made me think of another thing about gifts in women and men. My bad. I'm sorry. I got to go back to this here.
Listen.
So listen, right? You know how you just said, "Hey, purple tape album, send it to me,
Purple
whatever."
Haze album, yes.
If somebody is listening and they mess with you and they like dig you, that would be a great gift, right?
Yo, I would not only be forever grateful, I would definitely be reciprocal, and I would give them something.
So listen,
even
right?
if they were a stranger.
So why do people? I'm not gonna just say in relationships, but 9 times out of 10 is most relationships. Why do, and it's not, let's say 7 out of 10, it's the women's side that will buy a gift for a man that they like for the man versus the thing that the man fucking likes.
So again, that's one of those. Where are you in the relationship?
Yeah, I'm saying no. It's not where you
or
are.
The friendship, or what you want out of that person.
Because the 7, you the 3. You part of the 3. You part of the 3. I said 7 out of 10.
People
you part of the 3.
It depends. If
you part of the 3.
I know what you like, but I might get you something you need.
I don't want. See, and that's and there we go.
Ask you.
There we go though. No,
I will ask you.
No man. Just
what do you want?
Yeah. Think of this, right?
My son. I'm gonna get that little nigga what he need. Cause I'm not in a relationship with him, and he ain't doing the shit he need. That nigga barely take. Yeah. He learning how to take care of himself. You know what's funny? One of my friends said to me the other day. He said men have to realize when they get those first long-term relationships with girls and women in their 20s.
Yeah.
You really just looking for a replacement for your mother. You really just looking for somebody else to help feed you, clothe you, show you what you need to do.
And then I'm gonna say. And
I was like,
I'm gonna say,
a man who said that.
Maybe 6 out of 10. It's not every man, bro. That's just bullshit. That's just too blanket.
No, he didn't say every man.
6 out of 10.
He just said, and mind you, he has a degree.
I say 6 out of 10.
Psychology.
Yeah, I got you. So I'm gonna give you 6 out of 10.
He said that for the most part, men. He was like, you're really just.
Because he wasn't one of them men. He not gonna say he was one of them men. 20s, so he's one. No,
he's a firm believer in doing all that shit and learning and growing, and then. When you're 40 and realize that you're either
I agree with that too.
Single,
listen, I agree with that too.
Or when you're 40 and you find the person that you're ready to settle down with.
But some of them work. I don't know how many of them work, but some of them work. But like I agree with that one. Like I agree with like just grow and do your thing in his 20s or whatever, mature a little bit.
For birthdays, I'm gonna get you what you want.
Yeah.
That's your day.
Yeah.
Christmas, I don't buy Christmas gifts, but I've been in relationships with men who celebrate Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna get them what they need because I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm gonna fuck about what you want because Christmas ain't even about that know-how. I shouldn't even be buying you a gift for Christmas. But yo,
I can dig that. I can dig where you coming from because you're part of the 3.
So I get you what you need. But for your birthday, nigga, what you want?
Here's where
I'm getting you everything you want.
I got you. So here's where I'm addressing the 7 though. The 7 out of the 10.
3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I'm only gonna take about 1. 7 out of the 10. Won't y'all open your ears and listen? Because 9 times out of 10, see, you the 3. I'm talking
3.
to the 7. I'm talking to the 7. So if
they
open their ears and listen, right? 9 times out of 10, the man has spoken on shit that he liked throughout the fucking year. He done said, hey, listen, I want them sneakers. Oh, I like those right there, and never got them. Oh, I want that. Oh, that sweatshirt nice, or that jacket decent, and this, that, and the third, and never got it. He never went and got it. So anything that you even think of is a no fucking brainer. He already told you what he wanted. All you had to do was fucking listen. Don't go get the fucking cologne that you smelled on Bobby that you thought smelled good, and now you want your man to smell like that motherfucker.
That's why your nigga left
Cut
Christmas
it the fuck
dinner
out. Let's stop
to go hang out with his friend that likes to wear J's all the time because she listens.
Because if the man did that shit to you, you wouldn't like that shit. You want him to get you exactly what you want. So men don't usually say what the fuck we want all the time, but we done said what we want. So fucking listen sometimes. That's all. That's just me right here from Mr. Manley. Holla at me.
If you're saying 3 out of 10 women listen, I'm definitely
it's 3 out of 10 women listen. I'm not gonna say all. I'm not gonna make it all blanket.
Definitely listen to each other because I would come home and be like, damn.
Yeah, so we got cut it the fuck out, man. We gotta have this shit vice versa on both hands. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what's happening, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog.
Like we gotta have that shit on both ends, man. It's vice versa, man. We equal out here. We want equality. We gonna treat each other equal. Absolutely. Come on, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Everybody need to listen to each other. You know what I'm saying?
What they do?
They don't be listening all the time, man. We tell them what we want. A man will say what we want throughout the year. We ain't gotta keep saying it, but we gonna say it. Now when it's time to gift them, man. She the 3.
I definitely agree.
She the 3. She the one that listens.
She
one of the 3. I said 7 out of 10 women. Not all.
I promise you on this.
Not all.
It's a nigga somewhere that one day said something to me about wanting breakfast, and I brought it to him. I promise you that.
Oh, see, that's thorough.
I listen.
I
listen.
Goddamn Hope Diamond over here.
You want coffee? Where you at? I will bring that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I listen. And it's not even about wanting nothing. It's just about most motherfuckers don't have a person that's
listening.
Man.
And hey, listen, right? That go a long way with men. We so simplistic that we complicated to y'all.
We gonna have to touch on that next week. It just turned 6 o'clock.
Hey, play some music.